On Monday, February 15th, University of Oregon students and community members gathered outside Johnson Hall to protest the university's guidelines towards ICE presence on campus.
No peace!
ICE off our streets!
Instead of attending classes this past President's Day, hundreds of students came together to sing, chant, and listen to their peers advocate for change.
There can be no surrender when one struggles for justice.
Look around. There are more of us than there are of them. We are the university, not them. The administration is here to serve us.
4 university students and 1 faculty member actively spoke out against the administration's recent guidelines centered around ICE presence on campus.
Why is it important that you're speaking and being here today?
On a personal level, I'm the child of immigrants. I'm a first-generation American. I'm terrified for my family, but more so I'm terrified for the families that are in much more immediate danger.
But for me, especially in my role on campus, I work with a lot of students, and I feel really that we need to be doing everything we can as faculty and staff to support them and in their demands for a cultural center and for ICE alerts on campus. You know, we already get, as a campus community, we get alerts for other kinds of crimes on campus, like crimes on campus. And so I think it would be a very easy thing to do, but we're just getting a lot of resistance and not a lot of movement from administration. So I'm here to stand with our students and say that we as an institution need to support them.
Since the introduction of the radical organization Activist Resource Center in the 1960s, more commonly known as the ROAR, activist groups have been a common part of the University of Oregon's charm. One of the main organizations represented at the protest was the Young Democratic Socialists of America, which is the nationwide youth and student portion of the Greater Democratic Socialists of America organization. Throughout the protest, members were collecting signatures.
So the petition is demanding that the University of Oregon administration do 2 things. One is to use the Duck Alert system, which is a system of text messages and emails to all students to alert students in case ICE is spotted in the community. The second demand is to stop threatening to use the code of conduct against students that might take action against ICE on campus or in the community, which they are currently threatening to do.
The protesters marched from Johnson Hall to the EMU, where they spoke to a larger audience to spread their cause and close out the event. On the way from Johnson Hall, the students chanted and showed off their signs to local onlookers.
An injury to one!
Is an injury to all!
An injury to one!
Is an injury to all!
An injury to one!
Is an injury to all!
Within the EMU, speakers took to the stands with a megaphone to share their reasons for the protest once more. To end the protest, the students sang one more final song altogether. Intermixed with the chants, songs, petitions, and marches was a strong sense of community and unity. From children holding signs to community members and their monarch butterflies, every person there had a reason to fight and a drive to rewrite history.
I mean, people always say in history when you're learning about things in the past, like, what would I have done when I was there? I have the opportunity now to show up.
And I think what's going on is inhumane, it's horrendous, it's fascist. So yeah, I think it's important that we do something and say something.
And we need our institutions not to comply in advance with the federal government. That's how we prevent this from getting any worse.
We need to come together and take a stand on the right side of history for our students.
This land is your land, this land is my land, from California to the New York Island, from the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream water.